Hi guys! So today we are going to be looking at how to know for sure that you are in a twin flame relationship. This video is not aimed at people who just met someone that they think they can potentially be the twin, but it is targeted for those who have been in this journey for a while now. If you just met someone and you are wondering, is this my twin? You may want to check out my other video entitled Immediate Signs of a Twin Flame Relationship, which I will be posting the link down below for you. Without further ado, let's then move into the topic of this week. Well, the first thing I want to clarify is that your twin flame relationship will go through different stages that feel absolutely different from each other a long time, and you're going to be able to see this difference clearly. Although the timeline is not always linear, there are at least 5 stages in this process that will spread out through time. You're getting to know your twin flame, sort of a honeymoon phase, a runner and chaser dynamic, separation, and eventually union. I will not go into much detail on the typical signs of each of these phases because there's many videos you can watch about this, and there's many articles covering this issue. I will be making videos about this myself further on, but I want to clarify some aspects of this journey that I think it's important for you to be aware of. First, be very, very suspicious of a happy ever after that comes too fast. If this comes too fast, either you are confused about what stage of the journey you are in and you think you are in union whilst you are just in a good period of the runner and chaser phase or in honeymoon phase, or this is not your twin. Maybe just a soulmate. Nobody heals from deep trauma and toxic behavior in a record speed time. And believe me that most of us twins were put here in scenarios where we have a lot of things to heal. And it's through that healing that we find out the things we need to find out about others, about connection, about source, about love, about self-love, to become then masters and be able to teach it to others. So for you to be able to do this, you need to come from a setting where you suffered, where you have trauma, and where you have to heal that, because you will not be able to teach others to heal if you didn't go through it yourself. So be kind of wary if somebody tells you after 3 months, oh, I met my twin flame, it's my twin flame, and we're gonna get married after 3 months. No, that's not gonna be the case for sure. It's a long process. It's not something you speed through. The second thing I want you to be aware of is that the runner and chaser phase tends to be a very long phase, and roles tends to alternate between both of you. Sometimes you will be running, sometimes the other person will be running, because in a true twin flame relationship, you will both be triggered, and this relationship will be more than you can chew for both of you. So maybe one of you runs from commitment whilst the other runs from being vulnerable. You don't need to run from the same thing at the same time, but surely both of you will feel like running now and then. If this has always been you obsessing about the other, hitting them up, them blocking you, etc., etc., in a very unilateral way, this is probably not your twin flame. The third thing you need to know to recognize a twin flame relationship is that you have to look out for what I would call the energetic signature of this relationship in 2 ways. First, despite anything your twin will do to you, despite all the running, all the resistance, all the hard times, does this person make you overcome yourself and become bigger and better? Does this person serve as an haven even if they are not with you? Does this person give you any sign of caring for you more than they do for others? If not, if all you get is abuse, toxicity, name-calling, and fights, once again, probably not your twin. Your twin may be dressed as a jerk, but you will be able to see clearly after a while how every move they made was intended to protect you and not to hurt you. And in a very fundamental way, it helped you to heal something or to develop a skill. And if you are not getting this result, but quite the opposite, you're going down on a negative spiral, this is probably not your twin either. Second thing that I want to let you know about the stages we have discussed is that it will feel very fundamentally different. And I'm going to go through some of the key aspects of these stages, of the energetic signature of these stages. So in the honeymoon, you may come across feelings like excitement, self-discovery, passion for others in life, feeling like everything shines brighter. Then you go into the runner and chaser phase, where you start having obsessive thoughts about your twin. You start to feel that it's difficult to connect to others, very indecisiveness, passion for your twin at the same time, but confusion, feeling like you just want to get over this person no matter what you have to do. You will start falling in and out of love with each other, feeling like your twin is always with you, and having a lot of telepathic moments with your twin. You will also be discovering some psychic abilities in this stage. Then on separation, separation will be a phase following what feels like the ultimate breakup, a period of soul shock. Separation begins as a period of very, very profound grief. Your twin at this point will not be energetically feeding you anymore, and you are left to do your own work alone. There will be no twin triggering you into progressing in your soul journey. This progress will now, for the first time, be your own choice and your own responsibility, not something that is happening to you anymore. You begin developing the skills to master yourself in this journey, and despite you feeling very, very lonely, almost as if your best friend from a lifetime has just died, it will be a stage where you can clearly see the most major breakthroughs in your development. That deep calcified shit that you thought would never go away will be starting to melt in separation phase. And you probably also start seeing synchronicities, as these synchronicities are there to remind you that source is with you, that you are on a spiritual journey, and you are on the right path. It's probably the hardest tough of this journey, so be ready to be seeing numbers, letters, hearing songs everywhere, all sorts of synchronicities you can imagine. Union doesn't always come in the physical, as you may be aware, but the defining energetic signature of this stage is that A, you are no longer obsessing with your twin in any possible way. Actually, you stop caring at all if you're ever going to meet them or speak to them again. And B, you will be at peace with yourself and the world around you. But more than being at peace with yourself, you will have found your inner self, meaning that you know exactly, to the point, who you are, what you want, and what you came here to do. So I think these are the most distinctive characteristics of being in a twin flame journey. It's these energetic signatures of the stages. And about the details and in this process, in each one of the stages, I will be posting more videos on it the next weeks. Let me know if you have some specific questions or comments, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up or share this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good week.